and more for unprecedented access with Rangers coaches and players all season long.
Turnover for Smithson
Watch
Valley.
every home and away game the day after, complete, and the way only the Rangers Network can bring it to you. Never miss an episode of Inside Rangers Football. Game film breakdowns by Coach Hill and Brent Freeman. Senior moments with Emily. And learn the game the Smithson Valley way. And Ranger Radio is back. Listen to all the games live on your smartphone with our exclusive live scoring screen. Rangers Network is your media hub for everything Rangers. However, we are taking the term network to a whole new level. Our mission is to create a community network by joining Smithson Valley High School athletes, students, faculty, and families to local Spring Branch and Bulverde residents through rangersnetwork.com. This creates the most amazing marketing opportunity for local businesses that has never been available before. Right here.
On the Rangers Network, 2:40 to go in the opening quarter. New Braunfels has opened up a 20-7 lead over Smithson Valley. The Unicorns very happy here in the opening quarter. They have hit 6 threes here in the first frame as there's a whistle down low on the late attempt by Jael Gervin. And an and one chance here for the Rangers senior, 1 of 7, playing his final game in a Smithson Valley uniform. And you see where Gervin is now as the Unicorns make mass substitutions. Gervin has attempted 140 free throws this season, by far the most on the team. That his next closest teammate has attempted 10. 2:30 to go in the Ferns. The Rangers are 6-20. Has it against Stagg. Trying to dribble around him, goes behind the back into the paint. The kick out into the corner. Here's a drive down low. The kick out long, 2 is up. And New Braunfels has a 10-point lead off of the jumper by Tyler Allman, who has 5 points in the opening quarter. This was a tight game. The first, and look at his sweep this season series and win their 5th straight over the Rangers overall as Gervin buries a 3. The Rangers' go-to player all season long, averaging nearly 15 points a game. And here, the New Braunfels Unicorns turn it over and give it back to the Rangers. 22-15 New Braunfels. Final minute 25 of the first. Gervin takes the inbounds pass with his grandfather. Stands the Iceman, George Gervin, former. And a kickball will keep it on this end. You see wearing 23. Support that will send it back to the Unicorns. A red-hot opening quarter for New Braunfels, a team averaging 66 points a game. They're on a 100-point pace right now. Final minute, first quarter. New Braunfels has the basketball. And with it is Parker Geddes, who's hit a couple of threes, trying to make it a third, and does. A 9-point opening quarter for Geddes. 12-point New Braunfels lead is their largest. Here's Stagg driving inside, the cutter down low, and Woodard will head to the line for a pair. Entertaining first quarter, but New Braunfels with the hot touch from the outside, and this is their MO under head coach David Bronner. They're going to get up and down, and they're going to shoot threes. New Braunfels has attempted nearly 800 threes this season. By games in, they probably will have done so as the free throw wheels out for Woodard. The Unicorns are averaging 23 three-point attempts a game, and it feels like they've attempted that many in the first quarter here. As Taylor Levick checks in for New Braunfels, he's hit a couple of threes of his own here in the first quarter, and a great sign from New Braunfels. Levick has not played in nearly a month, and in his absence, New Braunfels' season kind of went south. Second attempt for Woodard. That comes up short, and here comes the Braunfels in front by a dozen. Final 30 seconds of the first. Geddes, another 3 off the front iron. Scrum for the basketball, coming away with it is Alex Peavy for Smithson Valley. Loose ball down low. Woodard comes away with it, but traveled. Right. Something that Coach Ike Thornton spoke with us about prior to the game today. Smithson Valley, a tough season at times. Good ball. As Peavy is called for the foul. That's the first against the Rangers in the game. And with 13.9 to go in the opening quarter, New Braunfels can hold for the final shot. In the backcourt, Adam Boyce. Across the center court logo. Down to the final 7 seconds now. Boyce against Woodard. 4 seconds into the corner. Levick a three. And an appropriate end of the opening quarter for New Braunfels. Another three-point shot. Drained in by the Unicorns. And we head to the second quarter on the Rangers Network. New Braunfels 30. Smithson Valley 15. We're back in a moment right here from Ranger Gym.
Right now, Smithson Valley High School has an enrollment of 2,659 students. But did you know? It's projected that a current kindergartner on the path to become a Ranger will join more than 4,200 students their freshman year. Why? Because Comal County is the 7th fastest growing county in the USA, and CISD continues to attract families looking for quality education for their children. The more we grow, the more you need to know. Find out more at comalisd.org.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this.
Ain't that the truth? I'm glad we got a chance to do this with you being so busy with football.
Yeah, and you don't have any free time working on all those people's smiles.
Hey, what do y'all think y'all are doing? You got kids to coach and we have smiles to make.
Second quarter underway on the Rangers Network. Smithson Valley with some work to do in a 15-point hole after New Braunfels hit a barrage of threes in the opening quarter, 9 of them against Smithson Valley. Here's Gervin on the driving inside, and one for Jael Gervin. Knifing right into the lane, and a chance for a three-point play for the senior. You had a tough go against New Braunfels in the meeting back on January 20th. Just 10 points on 2 of 12 shooting. Although Gervin is coming off a nice effort in the game against Judson on Friday. 22 clipped the 20-point plateau. Swings it to Levick. Now Boyce has it out front against Gervin. Back into the corner. Levick, three is up and drains another one. Unconscious shooting by New Braunfels here in the first half. 33-17 Unicorn lead. As Gervin weaves by a couple of New Braunfels players and draws a reach and foul. They'll get this against Boyce, and that is already the 7th team foul of the half for New Braunfels. So the 1-and-1 coming up for Jael Gervin. He's a 76% free throw shooter and has earned himself one more. 33-18 now, the New Braunfels lead. They have led by as many as 16. The Rangers today looking for their 7th win of the season and to end an 8-game losing streak. Second free throw is good. The Rangers' lone district win was again three-pointers up. Montanez off the rebound. Back come the Rangers. Good board there by Peavy. One of the Rangers' better rebounders this season. Gervin with a long three of his own, knocks it down. And Jael Gervin on senior night playing some pretty good basketball here in the opening half. And a 16-point lead is now down to 11. Boy, Levick, no hesitation. That one is short, and another rebound for Peavy. And here comes Justin Nutt across the timeline. The sophomore, his pass, though, is taken away. And a free path the other way leads to a dunk for Travis Brunson. And a whistle and a foul. The backcourt will send Smithson Valley right back to the foul line. With 6:17 to go in the second quarter, the Rangers will get a chance to cut into the New Braunfels lead. And to the foul line is Justin Nutt. Just 6 of 14 for the line so far this season. One of 3 sophomores on the team for Coach Ike Thornton. Peavy off the miss, the rebound, and the putback for the Rangers. And Peavy really crashed the glass here in the second quarter. The Braunfels going right back to work. Nice post move down low, but the whistle will award free throws here for Javon Pratt. Big body, 6'4", 205. And he is the Unicorns' top rebounder, top shot blocker as well. And looking for his first points of the night. With the Unicorns leading by 11, they have led throughout. After the first miss, Josh Adkins will come back into the game for Smithson Valley. Playing in his final basketball game. Won't be long from now until Josh is playing football in New Mexico State. Second free throw short as well for Pratt with an empty trip. And now the Rangers here can make it a single-digit game as we've hit 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. But a travel out front is called against Stagg. Not happy about the call. Basketball right back to New Braunfels. A turnover-heavy first half for the Rangers. Sadly, it's been a storyline of theirs all season long. Rangers started the season well. 1-2 their first three, and were a respectable 5-8 through non-district play, but they have lost 12 of the 13 at 27 6A games. Off the rebound, a putback is too strong for Rice, but off the foul, he'll shoot a pair. There were a ton of free throws shot between these two in the first meeting back in January 20th. 66 free throws. And the Braunfels made good on theirs. 26 of 34 shooting, 76% as Rice hits the first. Rice had a career night against the Rangers in that aforementioned game. 25 points, was 8 of 8 from the stripe, but misses that one. And a tie up here off the rebound between Stagg and McGehee. But the ball stays with the Braunfels on the arrow. 5:30 to go, second quarter. The Braunfels a 12-point lead in the basketball. Pratt out front, holds against Atkins, and finds Gutties. Back into the post, Pratt, he's doubled, kicks it out, the drive, the kick into the corner. No shot, we have a whistle first, and it is against Smithson Valley, and again against Jordan Stagg. That's his first. And team foul number 4 against the Rangers here in the first half. Gervin back into the game. Nice inbounds play, but McGee can't handle the pass. And back come the Rangers down by a dozen. Final Ranger basketball game of the 2016-2017 year. The Ranger girls wrapped up their season with an overtime loss to Canyon last Tuesday. Here's Nutt to the top, Gervin. Off the head fake, he drives and left it short. Rebound, Pratt for the Braunfels, taken away by Woodard. Out front to Gervin for 3. Front rim. Rebound loose, and Pratt this time corrals it for New Braunfels. Under 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Unicorns a 12-point lead, but a turnover here. Miscommunication between McGehee and Allman, and the Rangers get it back. Another mass sub here for New Braunfels and their head coach, David Bronner. We've seen his substitution pattern tonight has been 5 off and 5 on. Keeping his players fresh as Gervin brings it across the timeline for the Rangers. He works against Stanush up front. The drop step, wave off the shot, though he traveled first. Smithson Valley here at home, just 2-8 this year. New Braunfels on the road, 2-5. They're coming off a win on Friday, snapping a 5-game losing streak. As Levick drills another 3. Quick timeout called by Coach Bronner. A 30-second timeout. 4:14 to go, second quarter. 39-24. New Braunfels in front. And the Unicorns hitting all kinds of threes. Well, a reminder coming up next week, February 21st, a week from tonight. It's time for Smithson Valley Soccer here on the Rangers Network. The Ranger matchup. Are in district. Out of the New Braunfels timeout, the Rangers have some work to do, down by 15. Stagg to inbound. Got to find somebody. Gets it into Nutt. Against Stanish out front. Here's Woodard, the Ranger football star. Got a Stagg, one of the 7 seniors with a bounce pass to Nutt. Back to Atkins, lost it. Taken away by New Braunfels. Here's Levick into the offensive end. Nice left-handed layup off the heel of the iron, though, but he will shoot 2 off the foul committed by Stagg, his second. And here is Taylor Levick. Well, you talk about production missed of a player averaging over 12 points a game, 4 20-point games this season, working on a 5th right now. Free throw is up and good. His first game in nearly a month tonight. Has not played since January 17th, and as a result, New Braunfels' scoring has dipped by 7 points a game in his absence. On top of his loss for a good 4 weeks, New Braunfels also without Josh Trevino, their starting point guard. Since December the 16th, he's out for the season, but a quick turnover on the inbounds pass here by Stagg. And then he commits another foul, his 3rd, and Stanish will shoot a pair. Unforced error there by the Rangers. And here is Stratton Stanish. He is one of 6 seniors for New Braunfels. The Unicorns played their senior game on Friday, a 69-68 win over Clemens. Trying to build upon a 17-point lead off the 16 foul. As Stagg goes to the Ranger bench and Brian Herrera comes into the game for the first time. As Noah Perez checks in for New Braunfels. Speaking of Unicorn players who haven't played in a while, Perez's last game came back on December 29th. A 1-for-2 trip for Stanish, and here comes Smithson Valley facing its largest deficit, 18 points. Final 3:30 to go, second quarter. Nutt with the basketball, picked up his dribble, and finds Atkins out front. Hands it off to Gervin. He's guarded by Stanish. On the drive, floater is up and short, but fouled. And 2 more shots coming up for Jael Gervin. Gervin, the lone Ranger, in double figures so far this evening. Lines up the first free throw and connects. The last time the Rangers beat New Braunfels was more than 2 years ago, January 20th of 2015, as Gervin makes both. New Braunfels has since won 4 in a row of the series, each win by double figures. Stanish, the drive, the floater, banked in by Stratton Stanish. 44-26 Unicorns. You wouldn't know watching them tonight that they had dropped 5 in a row prior to Friday's win over Clemens. Looking red hot this evening, but taking consideration a very difficult 27-6A district as Atkins leaves a jumper off the front of the rim, and New Braunfels has the rebound. Levick, transition 3 is up. That one an air ball, with a loose ball out of bounds and back to the Rangers. You look at New Braunfels this season, coming off a 26-win campaign from a year ago, including a win in the opening round of the playoffs as the inbound comes into Nutt. Started the season 10-1, but that was with a healthy roster. The injuries to Levick and to Trevino has derailed New Braunfels this season. But they're going to finish with back-to-back 20-win campaigns for the first time in well over a decade as Smithson Valley commits another turnover. As now New Braunfels puts its starting 5 back onto the floor, leading by 18 points. Final 2:25, second quarter. A screen from Pratt. And a foul called against, I believe they'll get it against the Rangers. Yep, the hold against Justin Nutt. That is his 17th foul, so the 1-1 coming up for New Braunfels. With a 4-9 27-6A record right now in 6th place in the 8-team 27-6A district. And the 4 playoff spots have been accounted for heading into the final night of the regular season this evening, as Pratt has earned himself another free throw. Wagner and Steele, the top 2 teams in the district, both 12-1, followed by Judson sitting in 3rd place at 8-5, and Clemens in 4th at 7-6. They The Braunfels not playoff bound, but with 22 wins, they are one of 5 teams with 20 wins or more in the district. As the 2 teams exchange turnovers here. 2-minute mark, 2nd quarter. New Braunfels well in control, 46-26. And again, they won the first game this season of this series that are out as well, 77-50. The inbounds pass and taken away by Allman, and a foul in the backcourt called against the Rangers. So the 1-1 coming up again for the Unicorns. Show the regular season is Allman. Moore will line up a pair off the 10th team foul. Bowles, a good-looking sophomore, standing at 6'75", is at double figures 8 times this season. He's averaging about 7 points a game and had quite the varsity debut. 17 points in the opener against Antonian way back in November. Comes up short on both free throws, but wooded the rebound for the Rangers. Gervin flips it to Nutt on the drive, goes left, comes right and puts it in. Nice move by Justin Nutt. But another 3 is hit by Parker Geddes. His 4th of the half. 22-point New Braunfels lead. Here's Gervin with a kick out to Woodard, finds Nutt on the drive, kicks into the corner, bowls a 3. Off the back of the rim, rebound, Atkins wins the battle. Back out to Bowles, another try from deep. Again off the heel of the iron, again Woodard a rebound. Gervin, 3rd chance, is a charm there for the Rangers. 19-point New Braunfels lead under minutes ago in the quarter. And Nutt steal out front. Comes away with a loose ball and draws. No, he's called for the travel. Basketball right back to New Braunfels. And there you see head coach Ike Thor not happy about it. Talking to the official. Here's Geddes along 2 this time. Knocks that one down and barked into the face of Gervin as he made the shot. A whistle is blown. As we have a whistle called against Trevon Merrick Woodard. 52-31 New Braunfels, and it's getting emotional in here. Off the inbound Nutt. Atkins finds Gervin. Across the timeline, Gervin into the lane, lays it up and in. Big night for Jael Gervin. 19-point New Braunfels lead, and they turn it right back over to the Rangers. Coach Bronner talking to his team, shouting out defensive instructions. And this could be an important final 30 seconds for the Rangers here before halftime. Gervin with it. He's had the hot hand for Smithson Valley in the first half. Doubled. And a tie-up. But the ball stays with Smithson Valley. Good defensive play by Steve McGehee. Atkins, the inbounder. Into Gervin. Rice defends him. Final 10 seconds. Gerben still with it. At the three-point line, now into the lane, lost it off his shoe, taken away by New Braunfels. Up ahead to Getty, stolen away by none, and the first half comes to a close. An offensive explosion for the visitors from New Braunfels as Unicorns have a 52-33 lead at halftime here at Ranger Gym. Halftime coverage coming up. We're back in a moment right here on the Rangers Network.
Right now, Smithson Valley High School has an enrollment of 2,659 students. But did you know? It's projected that a current kindergartner on the path to become a Ranger will join more than 4,200 students their freshman year. Why? Because Comal County is the 7th fastest growing county in the USA, and CISD continues to attract families looking for quality education for their children. The more we grow, the more you use Roadhouse. Ashley Small Engine Sales and Service, Texas Roadhouse, and Sunbelt Rentals.
Welcome back to Ranger Gym here on the Rangers Network. Smithson Valley is down here at the half, 52-33. Joining us here courtside, new head volleyball coach here for the Rangers. And first things first, Coach, welcome to Smithson Valley.
Thanks. I'm really excited to be here. Looking forward to an upcoming season.
Well, Coach, if we can get into your background a little bit.
Yeah,
we know
absolutely.
that you were at Alamo Heights prior to coming to Smithson Valley. If you can, take us into the decision to leave Alamo Heights and come here to the Rangers.
Sure. I've been at Alamo Heights for 11 years, and I was incredibly happy there. Smithson Valley's always been a school that intrigued me. My family and I live out here. We've been here for 12 years, so close to home. It's a place where my kids will eventually go to school. So, we knew it was an important school, a great school, something that we were always really intrigued by. When Coach Gombert announced back in the fall that she was going to accept the athletic director position, my husband and I had some long conversations over the dinner table. Definitely something we knew we wanted to entertain a conversation, things like that. When the season ended and we allowed our season to end and some of the emotion to go down, and just started having more conversation. Great program, so, easy decision in that sense. Good for our family and a good program to come into.
You came from a very good program.
Thank you.
11 seasons. You went to the postseason in all 11 years at Alamo Heights.
Yeah, we did.
You're taking over a great program here at Smithson Valley, which Coach Gombert certainly led the way. As you look at Ranger volleyball, what do you feel as if you are inheriting?
Well, I'm inheriting some talented young ladies. They've got great work ethic. I've been able to get here a couple days, one day a week, and just kind of see what they're all about. They've got great work ethic. They're committed to their big goals of, goal of getting to that state tournament, getting to that postseason. They've been nothing but welcoming. It's exciting.
What are your philosophies when it comes to coaching high school volleyball?
Sure. Really it's just about work ethic and being willing to push through the barriers that we think we set for ourselves. These girls have been really good about just coming in, accepting me as a new person, and maybe a couple changes along the way. I'm just really excited about what they're willing to do. What
kind of relationship do you have with Coach Gombert?
Oh, she's a mentor for me for sure. I've known her for many, many years as a fellow coach and then again as a friend. So somebody that I definitely look up to in the coaching community.
And Coach, you also will get a chance to work with head football coach Larry Hill as well in an administrative role here at Smithson Valley High School. Yeah. How much are you looking forward to working with him, somebody who's been here for a long time?
Absolutely. Lots I can learn from it. That day that I said, yeah, let's do this. We've had lots of conversations with the kiddos. The girls and I have sat down and had conversations that we've already talked about some goals, and we're working forward towards those.
Well, Coach, once again, congratulations
on
the job, and welcome to Smithson Valley.
Thanks. Go Rangers.
All right. That again, Smithson Valley newest volleyball head coach, Courtney Patton. We have more halftime coverage coming up right here on the Rangers Network.
Did you know Smithson Valley High School has already exceeded classroom capacity and will continue to grow by an average of 175 students per year?
Technology. We specialize in family. Your Smithson Valley dentist.
Tonight's broadcast on Rangers Network is brought to you by Security Bank, Red McCombs Ford, and Smoky Moe's.
Halftime coverage continues here on the Rangers Network. Smithson Valley down 52-33 as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. The Cornell Independent School District is celebrating amazing teachers and students that make up the Smithson Valley feeder system by highlighting their passion and commitment on our In Focus segment. Our very own Emily Wick sits down with a teacher from Speck Elementary that is using the whole brain style of learning. Emily?
Hi, thanks for joining us on In Focus. I'm sitting here today with Christy. Christy, what grade do you teach?
I teach first grade.
You teach first grade. That is fun.
So fun.
So I hear you're doing something really neat in your classroom. Whole brain? What is that?
Whole brain teaching, it's actually a phenomenal way to teach because it takes all of the information from the teacher and it empowers kids to go and to teach the information to the other peers. So what we do is a lot of hand gestures, a lot of mimic, so that the kids, it actually activates a lot more aspects of the brain. And so they get empowered and they go and they teach their peers.
Well, that sounds really neat. How do you see that helping the kids?
Well, what I found is that some kids who really have a hard time understanding, sometimes they don't just get the teacher. And so if another kid explains it in kid language, then they all of a sudden the light bulb goes off and they understand it. So this empowers kids to teach kids, and sometimes they get it from their peers where they don't get it from me.
What a neat idea. I love that. I also hear that you really like music.
I love music. I love writing and music. So whatever we're learning, I put music to it. I'll think of a rhythm in my head, and then whatever we're learning, I'll put a beat to it, and I'll create a song, and I teach it to my kids. And let me tell you, they're in the classroom, and it is they get it because they sing it, and they are moving, and it puts everything together.
Do you want to share a song with us?
Yes.
Okay, ready, go.
Okay, so this song is tens and ones. So I don't even, the rhythm is to an old song that I have no clue what the name is. But it goes like this. 10 ones make a 10, make a 10, make a 10. 10 ones make a 10, make a 10, make a 10. 10 ones move 'em over, move 'em over, move 'em over. 10 ones move 'em over, move 'em over, move 'em over.
I love that. I think I need to go hang out in your room a little bit.
Please do. You're welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Christy, for joining us today on In Focus. Sounds like you're doing all the right things.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now this time of the show, we take a look at the plays of the week, Coach.
Let's go take a look. Our first play of the week is on sale at the concession stand. Let's go take a look at the frozen fruit cup. Our second play of the week is also healthy. Let's take a look at string cheese. Our last play of the week is also a healthy choice. That is choosing baked chips. Those are our plays of the week.
Coach, can I at least still just dip the nachos in yogurt?
Just don't let anybody see it.
Fine. Ready for the start of the third quarter here from Smithson Valley. And the Rangers have some work to do as New Braunfels behind a barrage of three-pointers as builds a 19-point lead. New Braunfels scoring 30 in the first quarter alone, 22 more points in the second quarter. Smithson Valley was led by Jael Gervin, who kept the Rangers in the game. As seeing his teammates take the floor here to open the second half, trying to cut into a 19-point deficit. And it will be New Braunfels' basketball to open the third quarter. And their starting five is out there as well of McGehee, Rice, Geddes, Allman, and Pratt. Geddes and Levick with the top two scorers for New Braunfels in the first half. Here's Pratt working against Atkins. The drive, the finish is in for Javon Pratt. And the lead is now to 21 for New Braunfels. Looking to end their season on a winning note as well. Peavy the drive down low, and the and one here for Alex Peavy. And the 6'8 junior with a nice aggressive move and a chance for a three-point, but misses a free throw. And a turnover called against New Braunfels. Juice McGehee was called for being out of bounds. And a quick sub here for the Unicorns. Pratt is out of the game as Robert Wade checks back in. 7:31 to go third quarter. New Braunfels in front by 19. And they've been in control for a majority of the game. Here is Woodard. Kicks it back out. Off the deflection, it will stay with the Rangers. Smithson Valley's defense is going to have to dig deep here in the second half for any hopes of a comeback. That pass is chased down by Peavy. Up ahead to Gervin. I expect we'll see the Rangers lean heavily upon him here in the third and fourth quarters. Atkins with it out front. On the drive goes Atkins. The spin, the turnaround off the iron, no good. And the rebound is tapped out to McGehee. New Braunfels a 19-point lead. The deflection taken away by Stagg. Here comes Smithson Valley down by 19. Stagg to Peavy. On the drive, lost control. Saved by Stagg. Backs it out to Atkins. Finds Gervin out front. Lines up a three. Spins off. No good. And the rebound chased down by Allman. Here come the Unicorns leading 54-35. 6:30 to go. Third quarter. That three-pointer is short by Geddes. Back from the Rangers. Here's Gervin against Geddes and lays it up off the iron. Comes off again. And New Braunfels another rebound. Here's Rice with a three off the front of the rim, but the rebound secured by McGehee. And a fresh opportunity here for the Unicorns. Driving down low, the layup just short, but Atkins, the foul, will send Rice to the foul line for a pair. We mentioned the first meeting between these two, they shot 66 combined free throws. They have shot quite a few again here this evening. And the left-hander makes good of the first. Haddon Rice, a 5'11 junior, averaging about 6 points a game, and has taken over point guard duties in the absence of Josh Trevino. Makes good on both free throws. Back out to a 21-point New Braunfels lead. This ties her largest. Here's Peavy. Outlets to Atkins. He puts up a three. A little bit too strong, but the rebound right back to him. Puts it back up and in. Atkins not a great scorer, about 4 points a game, but is a do-everything player. In Friday's game at Judson, 14 rebounds and 5 assists. Rice a three. In and out. And Peavy another rebound for the Rangers. He's been all over the glass so far tonight. Approaching 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Rangers down by 19. And Stagg makes it a 17-point game. Stagg has been quiet due to foul trouble and makes it a 56-39 New Braunfels lead. But Geddes draws his foul. He has a chance to add upon that lead as Coach Bronner is set to make another one of his 5-in and 5-out subs. Here is Geddes, who did not play well against the Rangers last month, is doing so tonight. In the January 20th meeting, Geddes 10 points on 2 of 7 shooting. He surpassed that point total in the first quarter alone tonight. And he is New Braunfels' top free throw shooter. 81% is Geddes. And he's making his final varsity basketball game count. Connects on both and leaves the game. Boyce is back in. Here's Gervin. And he's trapped. Alice Atkins into the corner. Peavy for three. Off the side of the rim, and the rebound chased down by Atkins. Finds a cutter. Gervin off his hands, though, and they're going to say last touched by New Braunfels. Well, Coach Bronner is not happy. Atkins off the inbound. Finds Woodard. What a connection those two were during the 2016 football season a couple of months ago. Gervin the floor to the lane. Back down to a 17-point New Braunfels lead. But the Rangers need more stops. Can't keep trading baskets here. Here's Boyce. turns it over, taken away by Stagg. Up ahead to Woodard, down low, shot blocked from behind, but a foul called first. Brunson. Funny Braunfels will be the one called for the foul. Great defensive hustle by the junior, Travis Brunson, but got a piece of Woodard, who will shoot a pair of free throws. And Woodard has not been a good free throw shooter this season. South of 50%, 43% this season, and right on cue hits the first. And this, the closest that Smithson Valley has been in the third quarter. It remains a 16-point game, and the rebound is cleared by Steve McGehee, who is the younger brother of Juice. Transition three is up for Brunson. Off the back of the rim, rebound right to Levick. Big first half for him. No look pass, Boyce a three. An air ball saved right to Stagg. Rangers down 16 to the basketball. Stagg coast to coast, lays it up, spins off, but draws a foul. To the dismay of the Braunfels fans here in attendance. Stagg, again, very quiet so far tonight, coming off the 17-point effort in the loss to Johnson on Friday. And was also the team's top scorer in the first meeting between these two at 14 against the Braunfels. We've seen a lot of three-pointers shot tonight, not many by Stagg, who leads the Rangers in both three-pointers made and attempted this season. As Justin Nutt and Sean Bowles check back into the game for the Rangers. It is down to a 14-point New Braunfels lead. Final 4 minutes of the third. Brunson for New Braunfels finds Boyce. Now to Levick on the drive. And Montanez a long three off the back of the rim. And the rebound secured by Bowles. Up ahead to Stagg. The drop step lays it up too strong. And Brunson has the rebound. Levick, the left wing three. Off the back of the rim again, but a long rebound to Montanez. The three-pointers not falling for New Braunfels here in the third quarter. The drive and the kick, and Brunson the three there. Off the front rim. And Stagg the rebound for Smithson Valley. Finds Peavy and draws a foul. New Braunfels racking up the fouls now. They've committed 4 here in the third quarter. Montanez checks out after he commits his third. And in fact, 5 new players back onto the floor for the Unicorns. It's their starting 5. Inbound to Stagg. Goes to work against Geddes. Now Nutt on the wing. It's an offensive foul. Basketball called against Peavy. That took it right away from Ullman. Finds a trailer. Peavy, long three is up. Off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds and right back to New Braunfels. He draws a reaching foul. It's called against Sean Bowles, his first, and the Rangers' 4th as a team. New Braunfels trying to end the season with their 23rd win and 3rd win on the road as Geddes able to draw the and one on the turnaround. The foul is called against Skirvin. His first. And Parker Geddes. Skirvin against the trap, finds Stagg, left wing three, knocks it down. Coach Isaac Thornton for Smithson Valley told us before the game tonight, this year's team is yet to learn how to win basketball games. They're playing some winning basketball right now in the third quarter, but still quite the deficit against them. As we have a stoppage with 2:09 to go in the third quarter. And the Rangers trailing 61-47 as Woodard checks back into the game for Smithson Valley. Ranger basketball off of the New Braunfels turnover. The 14-point deficit is the closest Smithson Valley has been since the second quarter. Here's Woodard on the corner to check it. Bowles on the drive and draws another New Braunfels foul. This one charged to Robert Wade. That's his third. And a pair of free throws coming up for Sean Bowles. As a team, the Rangers shooting 65% from the foul line over the course of the regular season. Bowles comes up short of the first. This game might be decided at the foul line. The Rangers have missed their share. Steve McGehee back into the game for New Braunfels as Bowles will shoot one more. Final 2 minutes, third quarter, 13-point Unicorn lead. The spin move, but unable to keep control of the handle there was Rice. With the ball last touched off the leg of Peavy. New Braunfels will keep it. Levick's inbound. Gets it into McGehee. Out to Rice. Now Geddes. Into the corner. Levick a three. In and out. Rebound Woodard for the Rangers. Finds Gervin into the offensive end. To Bolt on the corner. Goes baseline. Ball is stripped. Taken away, but saved by Stagg. Puts up a three. Way off. And trying to get his own rebound, but it's taken in by McGehee first. Minute 20 left, third quarter. New Braunfels the basketball in a 13-point lead. Geddes to Levick. As the Braunfels swings it into the corner, McGehee lays it up short. Good defense there by Woodard. Rebound to McGehee. Three-pointer from the corner for Rice. Back at the rim, another rebound for New Braunfels. Levick another three. This one is short. Rebound Woodard for the Rangers. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Gervin, step back. Three-pointer, short. Rebound McGehee and a foul against the Rangers. And both teams have gone a little bit cold here as of late. And again, New Braunfels, which was unconscious from deep in the first half. The three-pointers not falling right now. Only 11 third-quarter points for the Unicorns. And it was the third quarter that turned the game in their favor in Friday's win against Clemens, scoring 23 points then. Geddes, that three, I think, blocked by Bowles, saved by Stagg, and back comes Smithson Valley, but Bowles turns it right back over. Left corner, Montanez three. That's short. This time, Gervin secures the rebound for the Rangers. 15 seconds to go in the third. Woodard to Gervin, lays it up, cut it and one. For Smithson Valley, a chance to make it a 10-point game. Once down by 21 in this third quarter. And now Gervin can make it a 61-51 New Braunfels lead. As Stagg checks out, Nutt is back in. Jael Gervin has put the team on his back, kept the Rangers afloat in the first half. His teammates have played better so far in the second half, and Gervin a chance to make it a 10-point game and does. 13 seconds to go, third quarter. Inbound to Geddes. Look for the three against Bowles. 6 seconds. Geddes, the crossover into the corner. Three-pointer Levick is up. In and out, no good. And we go to the fourth quarter. And we've got a ball game on senior night from Ranger Gym. New Braunfels 61, Smithson Valley 51. Fourth quarter coming up on the Rangers Network.
Did you know Smithson Valley High School has already exceeded classroom capacity and will continue to grow by an average of 175 students per year over the next 10 years? Why? Because Comal County is the 7th fastest growing county in the USA, and CISD continues to attract families looking for quality education for their children. The more we grow, the more you need to know. Find out more at comalisd.org.
I'm Dr. Matt Bayless, your Smithson Valley dentist. We are proud to be located right here in the Spring Branch Bulverde community. On Highway 46, between Ranger Stadium and Highway 281, you'll find Summer Hill Dental. Dental care with advanced technology, we specialize in family, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. Come see us at Summer Hill Dental, your Smithson Valley dentist.
A correction from earlier, we said New Braunfels scored 11 third quarter points. They scored 9. The Rangers won the third quarter 18-9. Once down by 21, the lead is down to 10 as we open the fourth quarter. Gervin to inbound, gets it into Nutt. Back to Gervin, who's had a big game all 3 quarters so far. Left wing Peavy on the dribble against Pratt. Now to Woodard on the wing. Defending him is Brunson. Into the quarter now, Bolds. Now Nutt with it, back to Bolds on the drive, goes right, lays it up and makes it an 8-point game. 7:30 left, fourth quarter. Montanez picks up his dribble. Now to the post, Pratt faces up against Peavy. Takes the basketball away and is called a tie-up. But the arrow keeps the basketball for the time being with the Braunfels. Unicorns out of sorts offensively here in the second half. Great defensive play down low by Peavy, his 40th block this season. And the pass taken away by Bolds. Back come the Rangers. In transition comes Bolds. And the pass slapped away by Levick. Stays with the Rangers. As Stagg checks back in for Coach Thornton, while Gutties is back into the game for the Unicorns. Stagg's got to hurry. Didn't get it out in time. Rangers a chance there to cut into this lead even further. And instead, it's New Braunfels' basketball, leading by 8, 7:10 to go in the fourth quarter. The Unicorns trying to sweep the season series for the second straight year. Geddes long two, blocked by Woodard, saved by Montanez. And Unicorns go back to work, and a foul called against Peavy down low. That is the 17th foul against the Rangers, and the 1-1 coming up from the Braunfels. As Atkins enters the game for Peavy now with 4 personals. Out of the foul line, Javon Pratt. Picture for the second time in 3 years as Pratt makes them both. 10-point Unicorn lead under 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. And the basketball goes off of the official. And back to the Rangers. As Smithson Valley. A big shot there for Adam Boyce. And just like that, the lead is back out to 12 and a timeout called for by Coach Thornton. With 6:19 to go here in the fourth quarter, it is New Braunfels 65, Rangers 53. We're back in a moment on the Rangers Network.
For their children. The more we grow, the more you need to know. Find out more at comalisd.org.
I'm Dr. Matt Bayless, your Smithson Valley dentist. We are proud to be located right here in the Spring Branch Bulverde community. On Highway 46, between Ranger Stadium and Highway 281, you'll find Summer Hill Dental. Dental care with advanced technology, we specialize in family, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. Come see us at Summer Hill Dental, your Smithson Valley dentist.
6:19 left, fourth quarter. Rangers have some work to do, down by a dozen. But with the basketball out of the timeout, Atkins has it out front for the Rangers as they try to snap an 8-game losing streak here tonight. Long three for Stagg is up, an air ball, but right there for the rebound, and the putback is Bolds. And quickly back comes to Braunfels. Montanez. Long three of his own is up, and a big one at that for Cam Montanez. A deadly three-point shooter this season, 42%. Gives the Braunfels a 13-point lead. Stagg in the drive, fearless as he goes right against Pratt and lays it in. And Jordan Stagg has come alive with the second half. But again, the Rangers need stops. Levick leaves the floater short. There's a stop for the Rangers, and back they come down by 11. Gervin with it against Geddes. Good matchup between those two. Both averaging about 14 points a game as Gervin with a long three pops out, bowls the rebound, and the turnaround is good off the rebound. Sean Bolds. Final 5 minutes, fourth quarter. Levick a three. Off the side of the rim. Rebound chased down by Gervin. A bucket here by the Rangers. Maybe the closest that they have been since the first quarter as Gervin draws a foul. It is a 1-1. The foul committed by Montanez. Another mass sub here for New Braunfels with 4:48 to go. Quarter. 68-59 Unicorns. They have led by as many as 21. And to the foul line, Jael Gervin.
Up the line!
And a chance now to second timeout by Coach Ike Thornton. Well, folks, it's not too late to join us for the 16th annual Smithson Valley All Sports Gala. Come support the Athletic Booster Club at Anhalt Hall on Saturday, March the 4th. Doors open at 7 p.m. and there will be a live auction, a silent auction, door prizes, live music, and dinner catered by Texas Roadhouse. Log on to rangersnetwork.com to get your tickets now. 4:48 to go, fourth quarter, 68-61, the New Braunfels lead. Unicorns jumped out to a 30-15 lead at the end of the first quarter and appeared to be in cruise control. As we hit halftime, New Braunfels led by 19 points, but now the Rangers as close as they were. Big free throws for the Unicorns. Rebound to New Braunfels, a chance to add upon an 8-point lead. Here's Geddes, matched up against Gervin. Now McGehee in the corner, trying to find room to operate. Back out front to Rice. Around. McGehee goes right, puts it up, shot too strong, but now free throws coming up again for the Unicorns. With 3:38 to go. So again, right now we're watching Smithson Valley and New Braunfels basketball. The two schools are playing each other in soccer as well tonight. The New Braunfels boys hosting the soccer match, while the Ranger girls are hosting the game against New Braunfels' girls. First free throw is good for McGehee. And once again, it is a 9-point New Braunfels lead. McGehee, not a good foul shooter, 55% in the regular season, but makes both here. Rangers need buckets, trailing by 10 with 3:30 to go. Here's Woodard matched up against Wade. Now on the dribble into the corner, Gervin off the pump fake, takes a corner against the Unicorns. They'll get it against Juice McGehee, and Coach Bronner is beside himself. If there's a silver lining for New Braunfels, it's that Woodard is not a good free throw shooter. 43% this season. And this a 1-1 off of New Braunfels' 9th team foul of the half. Back to Smithson Valley. In a 6-point game. Bray drilled by Haddon Rice. And now trips on the floor, and the district 27-6A. And again tonight they're taking on over as the Rangers get the stop they need. And even 2 minutes to go. Gervin on the inbound. Into Stack, puts up a three. Short. Rebound Wade for New Braunfels, and the Rangers really needed that shot to go down. And Coach Bronner yelling out slow from the New Braunfels sideline as they look to milk some clock. Final 100 seconds of the season. And a reaching foul called against Woodard. That is now 10 team fouls, so the double bonus here for New Braunfels. And Wade has supplied some big minutes evening. And both are juniors. They'll be back for Coach Bronner next season. He is losing 6 players. Among them, Geddes and Levick, the top 2 scorers of the game tonight. And his point guard, Josh Trevino, will be back next season. One of the players notable that is coming back for New Braunfels, Juice McGehee, a senior, along with Cam Montanez as well. 13-point New Braunfels lead, final 90 seconds. Here's Gervin, long three from the left side is up and an air ball. Rebound, Stack trying to save it in, but right McGehee. And now New Braunfels try use on the drive. Much better defensive effort by Smithson Valley here in the second half. New Braunfels was on its way to a 100-point night. And at the high school basketball game, 8-minute quarters, that's hard to do. But the Rangers have held New Braunfels to 25 second half points, now 26. But the cushion that the Unicorns built in the first half appears to have been enough. 14-point game with under a minute to go.
Good job. Go.
Here's Gervin. His final minute of varsity basketball taken away on the steal by Levick. Up ahead, Geddes lays it in. And New Braunfels has cracked 80 here in the final night of the regular season.
Get a stop, switch it.
Stagg a long three.
Rebound.
Short, Geddes the rebound. 30 seconds to go. Stanish is fouled by Stagg with 24.4 to go in the fourth. And the New Braunfels Unicorns are exactly that amount of time away from finishing their season 23-12 and 5-9 in district play. The Rangers will finish 6-21 and 1-13 in a brutal 27-6A district. As Stanish makes good of the first free throw. And coming into the game for the first time for the Rangers, a pair of seniors we have yet to see tonight. Riley Herrick and Tyler Hoogie. Also in another senior, Nate Massey, and all 7 will have played now tonight for the Rangers in their final varsity game. As others exit the game as well, notably Stagg and Gervin. A combined 26 points a game between them this season. The Ranger career is now over with 22 seconds to go. A quick timeout called by Smithson Valley. Speaking with Coach Thornton earlier in the day, speaking about this district, he believes one of the toughest ones in the state. Noted that Wagner, which is tied for the district lead coming into the night tonight, 29-2 overall, a nationally ranked team. Could be on its way to a long playoff run. Well, we mentioned broadcasts coming up. The Rangers Network is continuing our coverage in the spring with Rangers softball on Tuesday, April the 18th. We'll take a look at the Rangers softball team as they host the New Braunfels Unicorns. Go to rangersnetwork.com for all Smithson Valley athletic schedules and our live broadcast schedule as well. Final 22 of the season. As Bowles has a dribble out top. Now to Hoogie. into the corner, three-pointers up off the front of the rim for Hector Cortez, another senior. Rebound New Braunfels. Final seconds of the game, end of the season. Levick a three, the buzzer, off the back of the rim, and that'll do it. The New Braunfels Unicorns win the season series for the second year in a row as the Rangers head into the offseason losers of 9 straight. Final score from Ranger Gym. New Braunfels 81, Smithson Valley 64. Back to wrap things up on the Rangers Network.
Right now, Smithson Valley High School has an enrollment of 2,659 students. But did you know? It's projected that a current kindergartner on the path to become a Ranger will join more than 4,200 students their freshman year. Why? Because Comal County is the 7th fastest growing county in the USA, and CISD continues to attract families looking for quality education for their children. The more we grow, the more you need to know. Find out more at comalisd.org.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym. Final score in the regular season finale. It is New Braunfels 81, Smithson Valley 64. A reminder, our Rangers Network coverage continues next week, Tuesday, February 21st, as the boys varsity soccer team takes on the East Central Hornets on senior night. The Rangers playing very good soccer. They're 4-2 so far in district play as they battle the Hornets next Tuesday. Catch all the action right here on Rangers Network. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock with the two teams taking the pitch at 7:15. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage of Ranger basketball here this evening. On behalf of our entire Rangers Network crew, I'm Brant Freeman saying once again the final score, New Braunfels 81, Smithson Valley 64. From Ranger Gym, good night.